Josh, you love a goal at Vicarage Road. We'll come on to that, but that was quite an eventful game with a massive 3 points secured at the end of it.
Yeah, it's a game of mixed emotions for sure. Obviously, you go 1-0 down in this huge game and, very frustrating, but we knew we had the quality that we're going to create chances. We didn't want to, push too early and open ourselves up even more, but to come back the way that we did and the way the game finished and stuff, it's overall delighted.
Looking at the first half, when Watford, like you said, they went ahead early and it caused us problems. What was the feeling going in at half time? Zian got the goal just before half time, but how kind of would you reflect on the performance first half?
I thought we were right first half. I think we created enough chances. We knew where the spaces were. I think it was just a little bit of quality in and around their box. Probably let us down a little bit, but you say that. Jaden puts an unreal ball into Zian. Zian puts it away. Marcus put a cross in for me that I flicked on and Zian was nearly there. So we still had a few bits of quality. But you go into half-time level, that happens in football. It was more about how we come out fighting, knowing what's at the end.
And there was lots of talking points in the second half. You put us ahead with your goal. Like I said, you do love a goal at Vicarage Road. Nice celebration too.
Yeah, I had a feeling before and that I was going to score, and it's been a few games come in, and I'm delighted it went in. I saw where the ball was going to go, and I kind of guessed where it was going to go, and it landed to me. And the feeling of scoring, the feeling a few years ago scoring it was incredible, but I think that might have just topped it a little bit more. But just to come away with 3 points this late on in the season, the way the game was, just over the moon.
Yeah, the way the game was, it does add that different sort of dimension, different challenges. Looking at some of the kind of key moments, like goals aside, there were some huge saves from Traff. There was an incredible block from CJ. How proud are you as a captain of your teammates for what everybody really stood up to the challenge? Yeah,
it's a sign of a very, very good team. We've got some unbelievable individuals. Traff speaks for himself. His saves that he makes time and time again when called upon, incredible. CJ, I can go around everybody. At times there was some incredible work from everybody, and they go down to 9 men, and people think, it's going to be easy, but you got to realise we just come back from 1-0 down, 2-1, 4 games left to go. You don't want to open yourselves up too much. I think if that was early on in the season, you'd probably see a different sort of second half, but there's too much riding on the game to sort of leave ourselves vulnerable. And they still had some chances, but like I say, big block from CJ, a few other things, but the most important thing is that we come away with this game with 3 points, especially after going 1-0 down. It's huge win. Yeah, mentality-wise, especially then going into another big game on Monday, Sheffield United. There's lots of eyes on that game as well. So how much confidence is it giving you going into that game? Huge confidence. We come out of this game, I think 8 points clear of Sheffield United, 3 points clear of Leeds, and they've got to play tonight. So they're gonna see that and see the pressure that we'll put on them. But yeah, it makes Monday even more bigger, if it could even be any bigger. But we're very well prepared for that game. Get this game out of the way. 3 points boxed off. Now the focus is on to Monday.